What's up, guys? Justin here, and we're back with another video. Today, I'll be showing you guys a couple things I've learned after all the time I've been pinking. Now, I know my recent video makes me look like I suck, but actually, you know, I'm better off camera. I'll just put it that way because Bandicam makes everything lag. I can't find a good setting, so. And for now, like, I can't find another app to record because, freaking Mobizin won't work. And I've tried Mobizin mirroring, but, won't work. So, I really don't know, but, if any time in the future Mobizin happens to work on BlueStacks, I'll probably record more pinks more often. But a couple minutes ago, I won this Black Series M3 GT2 and the C-Class DTM without losing a car, which is pretty cool. Won 2 with my Zonda, like the Black Series and the GT2, and then the DTM I won with the M3 GT2. So, like, I've found that the higher lobbies tend to be a little bit better just because more people suck. Because I suck, but I still won. Like, in the higher lobbies, it's easier to get slower cars to pink you, especially if you're in a Zonda, or even if you're in like an M3 GT2. Even though it's like the cheapest pinking car for our class, it's still like a really good car to pink with, and you can win lots of good cars with it. And there's the reason why people pink you is because it's like really easy to race, and like you literally do not care if you lose it. And I think that's one thing that helps you out with pinks. You have to not care. You have to not care if you're gonna lose the car or not. Like, when I care too much about a pink slip, I lose. When I don't care, I win. Like, that's something I've found. Like, that's why pretty much everyone loses their first pink slip. I actually didn't lose my first pink slip, and I still remember it. It was, yeah, storytelling. Like, I don't remember, I think it was April, but I started the game right when the XP Dragster was introduced into the game, like right in the middle of that turf. I think it was a Friday. It was like the day I got my new tablet, and like lots of my car guy friends told me to try out this game. So that's what I did, and the game was sick. I really liked it. And I started racing really good with my campaign TC, and I decided to pink this S2000, like, just randomly. Like, I don't know, I just had this urge to pink that day, and I actually pinked him, and I was really nervous, but I got a perfect launch, and I grinded the first gear for like 3 seconds, but for some reason that S2000 like ran a 16-second time. It was weird, but yeah, that was my first pink slip. But all the pink slips after that, I lost. Like, I lost my campaign Evo, I lost that TC, I lost the S2000, I lost my FRS, and I was left with a CRX. That was the only car I had, and I quit. And then I got back on another account, and I actually did way better. And I finished campaign. Got myself. Okay, I'm gonna stop freaking telling a story here because I'm not getting to the point of this video. So what I'm saying is, like, if you're nervous, it's okay to be nervous. Being nervous means you actually care. Because my problem right now is that I don't get nervous when I pink. Even if I'm pinking my Zonda, well, I still get nervous, but I mean, it's like I care, but like, I care in my heart, but really, mentally, I don't care. That's why, like, I don't get nervous. Now that's bad, that's the worst thing. Like, if you care for the car in your heart, but mentally you don't care. Like, the best thing is that, like, you're nervous, like, you have the butterflies, but like in your heart you really don't care. Like just try to act like you don't care. Like that's one thing I've learned. And another thing is practice with your car, cause lots of people, like lots of my friends, they just like win a car, the car they practice with a lot. For example, like one of my friends won a RX-7 race edition. It was maxed, and then he goes into the turf lobby and pinks like this. I think it was, yeah, he pinks the DTM and he loses because he never raced it before. So like, get practice with your car. Like what I do in turf when I'm just rushing and I need to get a pink slip is I don't pink slip unless, like, if it's a rare situation, like for example a Cobra Jet, you're in a Cobra Jet and like an NSX RR races to pinks or something, like just make sure before you accept that you like did a free race before at least. But if it's like not a rare situation like that, make sure you at least got a perfect launch and like you knew the shifts. Even if you screw up the shifts, you knew that you did it wrong. Like if you don't get a perfect launch before a pink slip, like you might as well not bother, because you're probably not gonna get a perfect launch while you're in the pink slip because you're nervous. And like, yeah, so just make sure you do that. Make sure you know the launch, and make sure when you're in a pink slip that you don't change up the launch, because my tendency is to like release a little bit early, and it's why I foul a lot. So like, make sure you're doing the drop exactly how you're supposed to, and like don't change it up at all. Like who cares about traction loss? And then if you release it early, you're gonna foul most likely, or you're gonna miss the launch pretty bad. So like, just music made me forget what I was saying. So yeah, just like practice with it and like drill the launch into your head, and then once you get the launch down, you should really be fine if you know the shifts, like if you know what to do with the shifts. The only exception is the Copo or any car that has a super fast first gear, because like I lost the Copo earlier because I didn't know the shift. I got a perfect launch and a perfect RT, but I lost because I grinded on the first gear. Like first gear is like really fast in the Copo. So yeah, just make sure you know what you're doing before a pink slip, and just try to not care too much. Just, if you're nervous, that's good. Don't let that like change anything. Just like, yeah. And that's pretty much all I have to say for today. Hopefully you learned something from this. If you didn't, I'm sorry. If you did, you're welcome. Have a nice day.